Today's video is going to be very exciting because I'm going to be testing out a couple of items from the new Kiko Snow-Kissed Holiday Collection. This is their Holiday 2025 limited edition. Let's quickly get into it. So I gotta say I'm very excited about this year's holiday collection. I love the theme. I love this kind of like icy, snowy winter wonderland kind of theme. It's just really up my alley when it comes to holiday collections. And I feel like we have so many cute items here. Yeah, I'm just really excited to put this on my face. Let's start out with one of two lip products that I bought from this collection. This is the Kiko Milano Snow-Kissed Holiday Twist and Shine Lip Gloss. I got it in shade 02. This Twist and Shine comes in 4 shades and they all have a little bit of a shimmer to them. And I of course got the pink shade because that is just what I love. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, so this is a twist up mechanism, very sheer, as I said, a little bit of shimmer. Doesn't really smell like anything. Like smells maybe slightly sweet. Let's apply and see. Oh, that is looking cute. Definitely gives a hint of a tint. It has some shimmer, but it's not like super chunky or overly like metallic. I love the color of this. I hope this can hydrate my lips a little bit. They have been dry. Feels really good. I don't feel like it's gritty. Like it feels nice and hydrating. It feels a little grippy. It doesn't feel like too smeary. I have tried some of these type of products from Kiko from the limited editions that did feel very smeary, that I liked the look of and the feel of, but in the end it would kind of like travel around my face and kind of like bleed into my lip lines or outside of my lip lines. So this is actually feeling a little bit more grippy than that. I think this is a really cute color. Just look at the dimension that gives without being like overly chunky shimmery. Like this is really cute, and I don't feel like this is feeling like minty or stinging. It's not plumping, I think. It's just a twist and shine. It's just supposed to be shiny, so I like that. Alright, next, let's go into the cheek products. I didn't buy the bronzer. I didn't really like the look of the shades that they had. Like the light shade was definitely quite a like yellowy light bronzer, and I do have a bunch of bronzers from Kiko, so I thought, okay, I can skip that, but the blushes and the kind of like highlighter things looked really good. So I have here first the Sunset Dream blush in 02 Pinch of Berry. I love the packaging of these cheek products. It has kind of like this mirror effect, and it has the little like snowflakes engraved in it. This looks so good. It feels so luxurious. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I love that the sides are kind of like this iridescent white. It's just really like this snowy winter wonderland, and that is just, it's just stunning. All right, so this is kind of like this gradient blush. We go from a darker berry pink to a lighter peachy pink, and it's just a matte blush, but I do generally like the matte blushes that we have from Kiko Milano from the limited editions, because usually they are very like nice and skin like. I do have a little bit of like drier skin right now, so it might look a little bit more dry. We're gonna see. By the way, I'm already wearing a little bit of bronzer. I think I'm just gonna go in with the lighter shade, the bottom shade first. I'm gonna take a little bit of a fluffy brush. This is very powdery. I'm gonna take a little bit of a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna see if this blush brush works with this blush. I don't know if I feel like this is the right one. It's a really beautiful color, but I feel like it's sticking maybe a little weirdly. Or is it gonna be okay? Let me see. I'm gonna try it with another brush. Just gonna take this angled brush. Sometimes you need something a little bit more dense. By the way, this is a very strong, like, what is this? Musky scent, I would say. Oh, this is really beautiful. It's very mattifying. It's definitely not anything but mattifying, but it's really beautiful. A beautiful color. It goes on smoothly. It has kind of like this blurring look. I think it has almost a little bit of life to it. Like, I wouldn't say it's a dead matte, flat matte. I really like that shade, and it's kind of like that you've been out in the cold kind of pink. Okay, so I did the other side as well. This is such a beautiful blush. I'm really liking it. But this is the lighter shade in this blush, in this gradient blush. I haven't even touched this color, and this is already looking so pigmented. Like, this is gonna be great for deeper skin tones, but this is quite powdery, quite pigmented. I'm gonna take a little bit, try, because that's already so much pigment. I'm gonna work this into the back of my hand a little bit, just like so. and then apply to the apples. It is so cute. It does add a little bit more of a cool toned shade, and I actually think that I feel like a doll. Like, this is such a bright color. This is a lot. I think that the blush lighter that I also bought is gonna kind of make this look a little bit more manageable for my skin tone. It's gorgeous though. I'm kind of loving it, but it's definitely like, ooh, that lady is wearing a lot of blush. So yeah, now you can see what this can do. It's gorgeous. I really like it. Like the last blush I tried from the holiday collection by Kiko, I didn't love because it had an overspray. But this one definitely, I feel like they're back on track. Like, this is really good. Then we also have the other cheek product that I was talking about. The packaging is just 10 out of 10. I love it so much. And then this is the Multi-Glow Highlighter in 01 Fairy Light Frost. And this is a multicolored highlighter. We have a champagne in the middle. We have a kind of like rosy color, lighter rosy color on one side, and then we have a darker pink color on the other side. The embossing in this is so cute. I love the look of this product. Is this gonna save the cheeks? Is this gonna tone everything down a little bit? That's what we're gonna try and do. I think I'm just gonna use this fluffy brush by Glassgods, and I'm just gonna swirl a little bit of this together. They also had this kind of like more brown bronzy version of this if you want more of a bronzer topper, or if you don't want the pink. I think that one would be a really nice kind of like deeper champagne-y bronze for as a highlighter for deeper skin tones. It could be really cute. I'm a little unsure if there's really gonna be shimmer in this formula. It's very powdery once again, picks up a lot. That has got me a little scared, but I don't know if this just really, by the way, it also smells pretty strong. I don't know if this is really gonna have, just look at that. That is really beautiful. Okay, does this have any glitter in it, or is it just smooth? That is a lot. There is a lot happening on my cheeks right now. I don't really see any glitter. It is just very smooth, wet looking, impactful. I did pick up a lot. I feel like you could pick up a little less, but it would be sort of difficult. I do feel like there's kind of, I do feel like, because I also took a bit of the darker shade, there is kind of a shadow if I don't blend it down. Like, the deeper shade definitely casts a little bit of a shadow on me. So I'm gonna blend that down a little bit, and now I just have the glowiest cheek of my life, but it's gorgeous. That's really nice. Also, this liquid highlighter that they had, I forgot to swatch it. This is stunning. Okay, tell me, are these cheeks too much? Maybe a little, but I'm kind of still enjoying that. I feel like this is so cute. I think this might be the glowiest my cheeks have ever been, and maybe even the most pink my cheeks have ever been, but I am into it. So I did swatch all of the eye products that they had. They had a lot of really lovely swatching eye duos and really nice colors, but I decided to go with the eyeshadow palette instead because I just know that that is what I use the most. So the palette that we have in this collection is the Snow-Kissed Holiday Mountain Glam eyeshadow palette. So if you're going skiing, which I will not be doing this year, and probably also not the year after this year and the year after that, this is the palette to use. This packaging is absolutely beautiful. It has that embossing once again that the cheek products also have. It is so cute. I love the kind of like iridescent white that they use in this collection. I thought that these shimmers swatch very similarly to the shimmers in the duos. Like, these are very creamy, very shiny. Like, they really pack a punch. I thought that the matte swatch may be a little bit softer, but we're gonna try it out on the eyes. It's definitely possible that they still build up and look great on the eyes, so I won't judge them just yet. I do think this is a pretty good color story for Kiko, but I do feel like generally I'm kind of missing something in the shimmers here. Like, all of these shimmers are kind of like gold, champagne-ish, bronzy. And if they would have added just one like icy blue, that would have been so cute. Maybe like a pastel, like really light icy blue, matte, or a shimmer. That would have made this palette for me. But we're gonna do a look, we're gonna do an icy look. I think it's gonna be cute. And yeah, we're definitely gonna go into these blues. I'm gonna go into this kind of like muted blue first in a crease. I'm already wearing some eye primer. Do I have a brush? that I can use. Okay, once again using a Glasscott's brush. And this is a pretty powdery formula. Let's see what this palette can do. This seems pretty satin, I would say. It has kind of like this almost glowy effect to it. It looks quite beautiful. Should I just apply this all over the lid and see what this does as a base for those champagne shades? It's looking pretty good. I feel like this would also be a nice base for like deepening up with those other shades. Like, this is cute. I kind of get distracted by my cheeks while talking. Like, my cheeks are so pink and shiny. They're so pink. All right, I'm gonna kind of sweep the blue over my lid a little bit as well. I think this is very nice so far. I kind of feel like the collection Kiko did last year for the holidays, even though I generally do get pretty excited about their holiday collections, and I was still very excited about this one. I feel like that one was a little bit of a bummer for me. Except for the metallic lipsticks. Like, was there anything else that I loved? I feel like the metallic lipsticks, but they do those every year. But here, I feel like so far, everything has been so cute. I'm really happy with this so far. Okay, I'm just gonna deepen this up with this darker jeans blue. I think I probably will try and tone down these cheeks a little bit in the end. Just know to be careful. This is really cute as well. It's just kind of like almost like a satiny look that it has to it. I'm at least happy that we're seeing some colorful mattes, kind of mattes from Kiko Milano. That isn't always the case. Like, usually they avoid those. So yeah, interesting choice. And also some of those duos had really interesting kind of like purpley berry shades. I kind of am thinking I might pick one or two of those up in the Kiko Black Friday sale, because I feel like that is probably not going to be too far away. This, I think, is really cute. It's a little on the softer side, but it definitely gives the look that I'm going for. Okay, I think it's time to go for a little bit of an icy shimmer, and I think I'm going to go with this really icy champagne. I'm just gonna take it with my finger. These feel pretty creamy, a little on the emollient side. And this shade definitely has a little bit of a like shimmer to it, almost like a toppery effect. So I'm just gonna apply. That is really nice. Ooh, that is really nice. I kind of feel I have this inclination that this might be a similar formula to the Master eyeshadow palettes that Kiko has in their regular line, and that is, according to me, the best eyeshadow formula that Kiko Milano has ever done, because these shimmers are really nice. And in those palettes we also have this kind of like satin-esque formula that I feel is a really great base to build a crease, like a great way to start. And I just think this shimmer is absolutely beautiful. It just has something creamy and dimensional. I think this is stunning. Kiko, sometimes they don't do my favorite eyeshadow formulas, but I know they can do it, and this is definitely the case where they did it. So I'm gonna go into this shade, which is a more smooth metallic, and I'm gonna apply this in the inner corner with the brush. There is a little bit of shimmer fallout on my face, really nice as well. I really love how this one is a little bit more smooth, and it just gives a little bit more dimension to the look, because it's this kind of different formula. Gonna blend the edges of the blue a little bit. And then lastly for this look, I'm gonna go into this very dark gray. I wouldn't really call it a black. I think it's a really dark kind of like charcoal. I'm gonna use this as my shadow liner. I think this is a really nice addition to a cool tone look like this. Okay, so I was already on my way to finish this look, and then I realized that I am forgetting something very important. There is another step to this eye look from this collection. I bought one of the shimmer jelly sticks. If you've been watching any of my videos over the last few weeks, then you know that I really love these jelly eyeshadow sticks that a lot of brands have been coming out with. I feel like they are just so easy to work with. Beautiful, shimmery, shiny, dimensional, really just everything I want in an eyeshadow topper. So this is, why doesn't it have any information on the packaging? I threw the packaging on the floor. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, got it. This is the Snow Kissed Holiday Icy Charm Eyeshadow Stick in 01 Mountain Moonlight. I swatched all of them, thought they all looked beautiful. At first I thought, okay, maybe I won't need any of these because I already have like a bunch of them right now. I have some Beauty Bay, I also bought some W7 that I haven't even tried, and I have some Essence, I have so many. But I swatched this one and it just has such a beautiful iridescence. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just, why is there's a little fuzz in here. Can you please leave? It has just the most beautiful icy grayish base almost, and then it has this purpley iridescence and it is stunning. I love this so much, and I cannot promise that I won't buy more of these if they are still available in the Kiko Milano sale. This just has such a beautiful dimension, and I feel like the colors that they came out with in the eyeshadow sticks go so well with the colors they have in the duos and in this eyeshadow palette. I just think this is absolutely stunning. It is 15 euros. I feel like if you're at this point feeling like, okay, we have so many different ones, what is going on, which one should I buy, like you just want like one or two, I think it's probably not necessary to buy a 15 euro one. I also did it because I do this video and I just felt like it would be a nice addition to the video, not just for that but also for that. So keep in mind that there are much cheaper alternatives to this, and I'm gonna be doing a video, might be short form, might be long form, where I'm gonna be comparing all of the eyeshadow sticks that I now own. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to the look, not that it really needs much, but we're just gonna add a little bit of the purple. I think it's gonna be so cool. Yeah, I definitely see more of that purple iridescent. I feel like it really depends what you put underneath with this eyeshadow stick, like what it's gonna pull, but this looks so cool. By the way, I did blend my cheeks a little bit. I feel like now it's looking pretty good. I can definitely live with this amount of color and shine. This is such a cute eyeshadow stick. And I love the purple edition, like the very cool tone purple in a combination with those blue mattes in the crease. I'm feeling the fantasy, I'm feeling the vibe. Like if anything would convince me to go skiing, it would be this, but I don't really think it's possible. This is really cute. Are we seeing how like intense that is? It definitely added a lot to that first shimmer. I am really excited at this point by this Kiko collection. I feel like so far always been good, and the last thing that I have to try, I don't see how it could disappoint me. I think it's their star product in their holiday collections, and it's for a reason. Alright, so the last thing from this collection that I bought is gonna be the Snow Kissed Holiday Sparkly Peaks lipsticks. They really went for it with the theme here. It's all about mountains and peaks and skiing. I do think it's cute. Okay, so the packaging here once again has the engraving. It's like the silver metallic with the engraving. It's really cute if you ask me. And then I got a 02, which was the shade Merry Mauve, I believe. This is kind of like a toned down red. I would not in any case describe this as a mauve. It's definitely not. It is really like a toned down red. It almost has something a little bit of like a rosiness to it, but it's definitely not a mauve. I do feel like it might be a little bit similar to one of the shades that I already have in this lipstick line. But now that I see them next to each other, I don't feel like these are similar at all. So this was shade 02 from the Holiday Wanderlust collection. This is, oh, I cannot, like, I always get so confused when I try to hold two things up to the camera at once. It's like my weakness. It's definitely a weakness. So this one is definitely more brown. This one is more fresh and rosy and a little bit more red. I don't feel like they did the exact same shades here. So I just grabbed this out to see, but it's definitely not similar. I'm just gonna take off this shimmery lip gloss stick, which I feel like has stuck around well. I have no complaints there. I think this is really gonna take the look to the next level. It has a really faint scent to it. I cannot even really place it. It is so faint, really subtly sweet, maybe a little nutty, very subtle. Like the only thing that I thought smelled really strong was the blush, I think. So let's see. This is such a cute color once again. Ooh, I think this might be my favorite shade from them, from this lipstick line. From all of the shades of metallic lipstick that I have bought over the years from their like holiday limited edition. This is so fresh, reddish pink, and such a gorgeous shade. It's just really cute, and I just love the formula. It's creamy, it's hydrating, it's shiny. I don't feel like it's so metallic that it looks like overly frosty, like overdone. It's like a modern metallic. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, I'm excited. This look is my icy winter dream, and this collection, so far as I've tried it, so far as this first impression goes, I feel like this is the best holiday collection I have tried in years. I'm so happy with all the products that I bought. I just feel like everything worked so well. The only thing I would say for me is that the blush was really pigmented, but that's definitely workable. Like, I blended it out a little bit, still looks a little crazy. I'm gonna be the first to say it. I can admit that, but I feel like I can definitely play around with the brush that I use a little bit and make that work. I am shocked at how good everything was in this collection. I just have no words. I love the eyeshadow, love the cheeks, I love the lippies that I tried. Let me know if you're gonna be picking up anything from this collection, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!